Spring came with hope in the air. Dreams were blooming everywhere. I ran like a child, heart unafraid, sun on my face, nothing in the way. Then summer burned a little too bright. The fire was sweet until it died. I held on tight to what I knew, but even gold can slip right through. I didn't see the sky grow dim until the cold came creeping in. Seasons change and I can't stop the wind. Everything I built is blowing thin. Leaves are falling, dreams decay, but you remain, you never change. In every loss, in every cry, in every winter I survive. When I'm breaking, you're still near. You are the constant through my years. Autumn took what I held dear, and winter came with all my fear. I cursed the silence, shook my fist, asked where are you in all of this? But then I heard a still small voice breaking through the shattered noise. Seasons change and I can't stop the wind. Everything I loved is wearing thin. But in the ashes, through the flame, I heard you gently call my name. In every storm, in every sigh, in every question, you're the why. When I'm breaking, you're still near. You are the constant through my years. You were the green when I was growing, the fire when I burned. You were the rain when I was thirsty, the hand when I was hurt. You never left me in the dying. You were waiting through the night. Now I see the morning rising. You're still the light. Seasons change, but you remain the same. Through every loss, through every pain, you held my heart when it fell apart. You've been the anchor in the dark, in every season, joy or grief. You are my hope, you are my peace. When I'm broken, you are near. You are the constant through my years. Through my years. Through the tears, you are here.
A Sunday morning suit too big, Mama straightened out my tie. Daddy's Bible in his hands, eyes lifted to the sky. We sang those hymns like battle cries, felt like angels filled the room. I didn't know back then how deep those roots would run through me and you. Now the years have come and gone, but the song still carries on. I still sit in that pew where I first heard the truth, where my father said, son, he's got a plan for you. Now I hold my baby's hand and we rise and we stand in the house where I first felt something holy and true. Though they're gone, I'm not alone. This is home, and I still sit in that pew. I see their faces in the light, reflections in stained glass. I hear my mama's whispered prayers when the preacher starts to pass. Grief still hits me like a storm, but grace, it breaks right through. 'Cause I remember who I am and the God who carried them through. Now it's my turn to believe and to plant that same old seed. I still sit in that pew where I first heard the truth, where my father said, son, he's got a plan for you. Now I hold my baby's hand and we rise and we stand in the house where I first felt something holy and true. Though they're gone, I'm not alone. This is home, and I still sit in that pew. Some days I break, some days I bend, but he keeps calling me again. And I bring my children to the well where I first learned Emmanuel. God with us through joy and pain, through loss, through love, through everything. So I still sit in that pew like my daddy used to do. Now I'm the one saying, kids, he's got a plan for you. With my arms raised high and tears in my eyes, I'm still praising through the sorrow and the memories too. They're in heaven, but I'm still here, holding on to what is true. And I still sit in that pew. Yeah, I still sit in that pew with the God who brought me through. I was wounded, I was torn, held the weight of every scorn, tried to carry all the pain, built my walls and cursed the rain. But your voice broke through the night, whispered truth and gave me sight. Not by strength, not by might, but by mercy shining bright. You gave me grace to forgive when I had none left to give. You held my heart, you set me free. Now I walk in victory. You gave me love I don't deserve and taught me how to heal and serve. You gave me grace to forgive like you forgave me. I remember all you've done, how you died for everyone, even those who pierced your side. You still loved and never lied. You gave me grace to forgive when I had none left to give. You held my heart, you set me free. Now I walk in victory. You gave me love I don't deserve and taught me how to heal and serve. You gave me grace to forgive like you forgave me. It's not forgetting, it's setting it free, laying down what was done to me. You bore the cross, you paid it all. Now I rise each time I fall. It's not forgetting, it's setting it free, laying down what was done to me. You bore the cross, you paid it all. Now I rise each time I fall. You gave me grace to forgive when I had none left to give. You held my heart, you set me free. Now I walk in victory. You gave me love I don't deserve and taught me how to heal and
I was walking through the valley with the weight of all my shame. The sky was dark, the winds were cold, and no one called my name. I looked behind to find some comfort, something to help me understand. But all I saw through all those miles were footprints in the sand. And I cried out, Lord, why'd you leave me when I needed you the most? But you whispered through my grieving, my child, I never let you go. Those footprints in the sand, they were never yours alone. When your knees gave out from sorrow, I was carrying you home. I held you through the fire, I wept when you were torn. I've never stopped believing in the one I died for. You were never left to stand. Those were my footprints in the sand. There were moments I felt hollow, like a ghost beneath the tide. I thought you turned your face away, that you left me here to die. But now I see each single step was mercy in disguise. You lifted me when I was weak and opened blinded eyes. You said, every scar you carry, I've known them on my skin. I never stopped your story, I was right in love within. Those footprints in the sand, they were never yours alone. When your heart was barely beating, I was guiding you back home. I stayed when you were silent, I healed when no one saw. I fought your every battle, I took on every fall. You were never left to stand. Those were my footprints in the sand. Now I walk with eyes wide open, I know I'm not alone. Every step is marked by mercy, and the path leads to your throne. Those footprints in the sand, they've always been your grace. You carried me through every storm to bring me to this place. I thought I was abandoned, but you had a greater plan. I see it now with trembling hands. Those were your footprints in the sand. Footprints in the sand.
It's 12 a.m. and I can't breathe. I'm drowning in the dark beneath. The weight I carry is crushing me. God, are you still listening? My hands are shaking as I pray. Don't let me fall apart this way. If you are near, then show me now. I'm barely hanging on somehow. This is my midnight prayer, torn and bleeding, stripped and bare. I've got nothing left to hide, just this ache I hold inside. If you're real, if you're good, then meet me here like you said you would. I'm not strong, I'm not brave, I'm just begging you to say
Said the words 1,000 times, but tonight I need a sign. I'm not asking for a miracle, just to know I'm not invisible. I reach for you with trembling hands. Tell me you still understand. I'm breaking in the quiet air, still hoping that you're somewhere there. This is my midnight prayer, torn and bleeding, stripped and bare. I've got nothing left to hide, just this ache I hold inside. If you're real, if you're good, then meet me here like you said you would. I'm not strong, I'm not brave, I'm just begging you to save. If this is the valley, walk me through. If I'm alone, then cry out too. If you're the God who calms the sea, then speak your peace inside of me. I'm done pretending, I won't lie. I need you now or I will die. Not just someday, not somewhere, right here in my midnight prayer. This is my midnight prayer. I've got nothing left, just fear and death. If your love still finds the lost, then I'm throwing myself at the cross. If you're near, if you care, wrap me in your mercy there. 'Cause I'm not okay, but I still believe you're the only one who won't leave. So here I am, shattered and bare. This is my midnight prayer. I've seen the sun rise over many years, held babies close and wiped away their tears. I've walked through valleys, climbed a few high hills, laughed with the living and stood when time stood still. Now the house is quiet, the photos fade, my hands are shaky, but I still pray. I talk to you like I always have, but the silence now, it hits me back. Did I do right by you, Lord? Did I walk the narrow way? Did I show your love in the storms when I had nothing left to say? I'm just a man with a heart worn thin, looking back at where I've been before you called me through that door. Did I do right by you, Lord? Mama's gone and daddy too. My brothers sleep beneath the moon. Friends I once could call by name, now just stories in picture frames. I miss them more as years go on, but I know they're safe where they belong. I still light candles in my soul, hoping grace can make me whole. Did I do right by you, Lord? Did I walk the narrow way? Did I shine your light in the dark, even when I lost my way? I made mistakes, Lord, yes, it's true, but I always came back to you before I step into that shore. Did I do right by you, Lord? I don't need crowns, I don't need fame, just to hear you call my name and say, my child, you did just fine. You were broken, but you were mine. Did I do right by you, Lord? I gave the best of what I knew. In all the grief and quiet joys, I tried to live my life through you. Now take this soul.